Watch yourselves. The crew spotted some uniforms around
Hello everyone, TLOU Strategist here with my second ever Fireside chat video. And yeah, we're here on my favorite map, the Dam, one of the most dynamic maps in the game. So if you're relatively new to my channel or you haven't watched the first Fireside chat video, you may want to go check that out, because in that one I discussed many interesting topics, but mostly I kind of explained how I kind of intend to utilize this unusual format. In this video, I'll discuss a variety of topics, including channel growth, friend requests / collaborations, change, ASMR / Bob Ross, drama within the community, and last but not least, Bobby Bark's 1v1 tournament. So those are the basic topics that I kind of want to discuss. But I'm sure as we walk around the dam, I'll touch on some other, topics that'll just kind of spontaneously come up. It's something that I do in my gameplays. When I come across a spot, it'll kind of like jog my memory and I'll suddenly remember something that happened there or a trick that I learned in the past. So I've been asked multiple times to do a tips and tricks video. And I always tell the person, go and watch my gameplay videos. So I basically have sprinkled dozens and dozens of tips, tricks, secret spots, bomb spots, etc. throughout all those videos. My entire gameplay playlist is basically one long tips and tricks video, and I'm still adding to it. It's a format that has pretty much developed naturally and organically, and I'm actually quite pleased with how it's turned out. Anyways, let's move on to the first topic, channel growth. This is a topic that I'm truly amazed and bewildered by. It all seems so completely surreal. It really does. When I published my first Fireside chat, I had just under 200 subscribers, and it was something that I was really, really proud of. As far as this recording, right now I'm at 877 subscribers, an astounding number in my mind. As I said previously, it's not about the subscribers though. I was perfectly happy when I had 30 subs, the majority of whom watched and commented on each of my early videos. It was really kind of a great setup. And that's another thing. Some people who have started following me recently haven't watched a bunch of my earlier videos. I highly suggest you do so for two reasons. One, you can literally see and hear the evolution of this channel from the very beginning until now. And two, I mentioned a ton of great tips and tricks in each of those videos. Many of them I haven't even mentioned again. I think that you'll find going back and watching my earlier ones will prove to be both entertaining and educational. This brings us to our next topic, friend requests. So some of you might remember when I was on PS3 and I didn't accept any friend request. Zero, literally. I'd only temporarily allow people for a few hours for a subscriber strategist, but other than that, I didn't keep any. And the reason why I didn't do that on PS3 was because I could not control the notifications. They could not be turned off. And I found them both distracting and kind of lessening the quality of my videos. Plus, some people, not all people, but some people would just spam the hell out of the invites constantly when I was trying to record or do something. So I very early on adopted that I would not accept friend requests on PS3. Once I upgraded to the PS4, I now had the ability to turn off notifications. So I started accepting copious amounts of friend requests from almost anyone who submitted. In hindsight, this was a big mistake on my part. What it has done has basically opened me up to constant bombardment of requests to play, numerous invites, people joining my party as soon as I log on, people joining my party and starting to talk while I'm in the middle of recording videos. I try to be courteous and respectful and respond to everyone, but this is becoming increasingly more difficult. And in some scenarios, it's actually unwise for me to respond if the person is being disrespectful. Some people are just super excited to play with me, and I totally get that. I really do. I think it's awesome. But as I mentioned in my previous Fireside chat, my time is very limited and has to be effectively managed. So please respect my time and space if I'm on your friends list. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. And while we're talking about respect, there's a few other things that have been asked of me by various community members that I'm really not too cool with. A few of them are saying hey, I want to make a video with you. We can do this and then this. And it's someone I don't even know or barely know. And I'm very meticulous about whom I choose to collaborate with. I need to know you and I need to trust you first before we can start collaborating on videos together. I've had people say, hey, you should give me a shout out. And I made this montage. You should put it on your channel and shout me out. I kid you not. I can say with almost absolute certainty, if you ask for a shout out or a collaboration in this way, I will not do it. I find it just kind of in poor taste and kind of disrespectful. You know? Same thing with subscriber strategists. If you get to participate in one, please don't send me a message every single day asking when it will be uploaded. So that's a lot of what not to do. Sorry. So here's what you can do to both get and stay on my friends list. You can be an active supporter of the TLOU community, not just my channel, but other channels as well. If I go to a Mad Circles page or Bobby Barks or Karmatic or Kakatte-Kino, you know, if I see you posting and you're just very supportive of the community in general, that really goes a long way in my book. I know that you're not just like trying to hit me up to try to like get attention. I know that you're actually really care about the community at large and that you're someone that maybe could be trustworthy. Offer comments, insight, and thoughts on the video. If you're insightful, positive, respectful, and consistent, you'll be noticed. And I'll trust you more. Yeah, and if you have a channel or starting a channel, post high quality videos regularly. And if it's good stuff, you'll get noticed. So after my next subscriber strategist, which will be announced at a later date, I will reduce my friends list down to just a few who have earned my respect and trust. And from then on, I'll start adding people whom I felt have earned my respect and trust. And I think it's really the best choice for the continued success of this channel. And I really hope you guys all understand that it is something is impeding my ability to produce and upload quality videos, then I need to make a change. Please don't be offended if you're not on that list right off the bat. Very, very few people will be. And as this channel evolves and changes, so will some of the ways that I do things. I truly, truly hope you guys understand this. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm able to continue doing what I'm doing. Speaking of change, that's our next topic. Change. A quote from Heraclitus. No man ever steps in the same river twice, for it's not the same river, and he's not the same man. It's a fantastic quote, filled with descriptive imagery and meaning. It speaks of the impermanence and fluidity of life. Everything is changing all the time. There's no stasis, right? It's kind of a nod to the first Fireside chat. Remember that word I wanted to discuss in that one? Do you guys remember? Entropy. Just like people, this channel is always changing. Subscribers join, subscribers leave. People comment a lot. People stop commenting altogether. This channel won't necessarily be better or worse over time, just different. And it's the same with people and relationships as well. I'm sure we can all think back to 2 years ago. There's probably a friend that we were close to, whom now we are not, right? A wise man once told me, relationships aren't linear, they're elliptical. Some ellipses are huge and we spend a very, very long time being close to that person. Others are small, so the period of closeness is very small. And some even go completely around the ellipses with undulating periods of being close and being distant. It's an important thing I hope you all spent some time today to think about. And I hope our ellipses is a long and enjoyable one. Anyways, let's move on to our next topic. ASMR and Bob Ross. So this next topic is really a pretty funny one. So one of the compliments I receive the most is that people tell me that my voice is very relaxing and soothing. I have to be honest. It really took me by surprise. Very, very much so. I've never had anyone tell me in person that they find my voice relaxing. They've said that they like my laugh, but never the soothing, relaxing voice thing. So I'm actually pretty tickled that many of you think so. A few have called me TLOU ASMR. So for those of you who don't know, ASMR stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. It's a static-like or tingling sensation you feel in your skin or in the back of your neck when someone talks in a certain way, like whispering. I'm naturally a calm person, and I do have a fairly soft voice, so maybe that is what it is. Please do me a favor. If you experience these ASMR-like sensations during any of my videos, please leave a comment and tell me so. I think it's pretty interesting. Another compliment that I get is that I've been referred to as the Bob Ross of TLOU. I kid you not. I actually really love it. I think Bob Ross is great, and I loved watching his videos as a kid. So it would be a tremendous honor to be the Bob Ross of TLOU. Yeah, so here's a poll. If you think you'd like me to do a gameplay in a Bob Ross or ASMR kind of style, go ahead and vote now. I'll give you like a little snippet of what it might sound like. All right. Well, hello there. I'm TLOU Strategist, and today we're going to make a masterful gameplay. Using our bow and Molotovs, we're going to paint lots of pretty little downs and executions. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Let me know. I don't know. It's kind of weird. So yeah, let's switch gears and discuss our next topic. Drama within the community. So this drama has been hashed out and seems to be dying down. So I'm a little reticent to speak about it too much. So I'll keep it brief and generally in a positive light. So basically there was a disagreement between Nick A30 and some other TLOU community members. And if you want the details, you can go ahead and check his video out on the matter. What I'm going to discuss is what I think of such matters and how I chose to respond or not respond to them. So first off, let me say that I respect most of the TLOU members involved in this little squabble. So I was kind of disappointed to see things devolve the way they did. I decided very early on that I would remain neutral and not turn it into an us versus them kind of situation. That divisive methodology is just terrible for the community. Basically, the people who were attacking Nick were upset because he blocked them on Twitter, which is entirely his prerogative. Could he have muted or unfollowed them instead? Sure, but you know what? It really doesn't matter. What's interesting is that the people who got blocked got really angry and vengeful. Many of them said they don't like Nick, don't watch his videos, and don't even care about him one bit. So here's the thing. If that were true, why would you spend copious amounts of time and energy creating hateful videos and messages? That kind of reaction is not one of someone who doesn't care. It's the reaction of the wounded, betrayed friend, or like the spurned lover. You see, that's the thing. They wouldn't have responded that way unless deep down they really cared about Nick and wanted to be a part of his community. Plus, Nick's a smart and resourceful guy. I know he can defend himself. He doesn't need a guy like me to do it for him. So that's why I chose to remain neutral and opted to help with the healing process. I respect this community and its members too much to do something that would splinter us apart into various factions. Pun intended. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. Alright, last but certainly not least, I want to discuss Bobby Bark's Quarter 4 1v1 tournament. If you haven't signed up yet, please go and do so now for your chance to win the honor of an easy first round victory and humiliating me in front of the entire TLOU community. I assure you I'll take it in stride and it'll be a ton of fun. Seriously though, check out his amazing tournament videos. It's a great format and it's all about having fun and fooling around with other great community members. This may be your last chance to join for a while, if not forever, so don't miss out. Go sign up and tell Bobby Strategist sent ya. Alright, this concludes my second Fireside chat. Please know that I'm honored that you chose to join me with this walk around the dam. You are loved and respected, and I hope you guys have a great and wonderful rest of your day.